I love being 22. Although sometimes it feels like your girl can't catch a break, I'm grateful to be exactly where I am. I used to question if my outlook of what I wanted in my life was too much. If my expectations for my relationships were too high. Over time, instead of giving in to others' projections, I learned to not only listen to myself, but learn from what it is that brings me peace. And what I've learned is that I have never yearned for perfection, but rather authenticity. Living an authentic life isn't always easy. I've gone through years of what felt like my world was falling apart. But maybe that's the point. Good morning! It's currently 9 in the morning and I've got my workout outfit on. Feeling hella sexy and shit. But I wanted to talk to you guys for a bit before I work out. Let's talk about where I'm at with working out and stuff. I'm feeling really good. Like, I haven't been grinding or locking in. I just can't find a better word for it. But do you know what I'm saying though? Whenever like you're really consistent, there's like a certain feeling versus slowly getting into something and like not really finding your groove in it all, so it kind of still feels like a chore. But within that part of your journey, you're still learning about what you like, what you don't like. And something I really like is walking. Obviously, if you've been around, I think I'm like always walking in every video because that's just like how I get out of the house. Yeah, I love walking, but lately I've been walking with a purpose. Like, there's walking and then there's walking. I've been walking longer as well. Bitch, I come home sweating. I come home sore. Guys, I've really umped it up, which has made me feel like, oh my gosh, I want to ump it up even more. I'm so done with these like half-assed workouts that are good, but also I can do better now. And although I liked my workout last night, and let me tell you, I fell asleep like, my sleep was so good last night. So I'm ready to continue to have great deep sleep. I'm not letting that shit go. I'm not, I can't. It's gotten better over the years because I have like certain things that I do at night, but I feel like for me, my subconscious mind is very strong. I love her. It's the reason why I'm a bad bitch, and I'm so grateful that I actually listen to my subconscious mind and I'm in tune with it, but I don't need it to be working while I sleep. And at night is whenever your subconscious mind can really get working if you don't have a proper like night routine or like a healthy balanced life. So something that I've realized has worked for me is exercising, which is very obvious, but you know, you gotta, yeah. But yeah, anyway, I've learned that I think I'm a morning workout person. I was eating my pre-workout little meal because I have to eat before I work out, because if I don't, it's gonna be miserable. My package came in and I'm excited to open it. I'm working with pillowcase again, but not with this video. I'm making a TikTok for them. These cases are made of biodegradable material. I think that's what. Okay, I thought this one was gonna be a little bit more vibrant, but it's still very cute. Their cases can be like a little hit or miss, because with my last order, 1 out of 3 of them was a little bit like off, which is actually the one I'm currently using on my phone. I actually love pillowcase, but this one, I mean, I'm still using it because it was free and I like the design, but that kind of just looks like something came off. How they advertise it, it looks a lot smoother. Although I will say, I think it just depends on the design. This one I feel like is a little off when it comes to the printing of the design. Like, it's still very good and I still really like it. I'm gonna use it. Hell yeah, it was free. But if I were to be the one buying it, Their price points are like a little bit up there, but I think if you choose the right design, I'm obsessed with these other two. Like these other two are perfect. Look at this one. It's a bunch of tigers like kind of hidden, and then there's this one. This one's also a perfect. This one, like, I'm so excited. This is giving summer. Like this is gonna be my case. If you want to buy from Kilo Case and they keep working with me, I'll tell you which designs are worth it and which designs are not worth it. But I still think they're cute, and like I'm gonna use them because they were free. Hell yeah. Wow, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Anyway, I'm gonna eat now, and then I'm gonna do my workout. I took a walk into turn it all off. Funny that out of line when I called you. That I gave you was enough. 'Cause every time I get too close, I just go mess it up. I keep thinking maybe if you let me back. I most definitely did a mix of cardio and shoulders and biceps. With all the hype music and the dancing, that most definitely caused all the sweating. That was fun. I want to do like some skincare and like have kind of like a spa day moment. I've been feeling lately like I need to, and I have bought the stuff, and I've had them for a week or two probably. I haven't like really taken advantage of the fact that I saved up and bought things to help with better self-care days. So I really wanted to do that today, but oh my gosh, I just want to read. I haven't finished the book. I have like 20 pages left, but I've been dealing with a bunch of mental shit. Everything's feeling really real, and I haven't had a chance to just enjoy reading, because anytime I would try to, my mind would go somewhere else. But I made the effort to really sit with all my feelings and thoughts and feel it all out. So now I'm feeling a lot more zen, and I want to read. I don't want to care about what I look like right now. Well, before I read, I don't want to keep you guys in the dark completely about things, just because you guys help me out a lot. Whenever it first went down, like I fully like talked about it like if you guys were my therapist, because I just needed to talk, because keeping everything in is never a good thing. Avoiding things, avoiding your feelings, avoiding situations, it's never a good thing. So sometimes I feel sad about not being able to have a therapist that I can talk to, because sometimes that's like what I really need. Human connection, a human connection that is emotionally intelligent and knows about the human brain and just like human behavior, because talking to someone that isn't like on that level can be not even not productive, but like kind of damaging depending on the situation and whatnot. But I'm overall really good at helping myself in a way. Like I'm very self-aware. So yeah, I did film myself talking about this, and it was probably like 2 hours worth of me talking about what happened. And then afterwards, it had to do with friendship. I feel like that detail is important, because afterwards I felt lonely, because the truth about it all is that we all crave human connection, we all crave friendship and community, and I think that's one of the main reasons why I started a YouTube channel, because I felt really lonely. And so I was just like feeling it again after I turned off the camera. Being able to eventually connect with you guys is really, really nice, and I love reading all your guys' comments and DMs and whatnot, but it's not the same thing as having human connection here in the flesh. So afterwards, I turned off the camera and I just started bawling, because I was faced with the fact that I don't have friends, or like not as many as I wish, or like as deep as I wish, which I know like the 3 friends I have watch my videos, so don't spiral into thinking that there's anything wrong with our friendships. There's not. Literally all my friends that I have right now I look up to and I absolutely love. There's just different factors that go into whether or not we feel comfortable being extremely vulnerable. I don't know, at least for me, like I don't want to be fucking burdened. Like I was saying, yeah, I was just faced with loneliness, which is something that I have learned to really thrive in. I love being alone. A lot of times I crave it now, but sometimes when something happens, it just can trigger a bunch of things that you subconsciously hold with you, because you know, you go through things in life and you learn through all of them. If you're smart, you'll learn through whatever you're going through, and like you carry those lessons with you, but then like you get really far removed from whatever it is that happened, and whenever something revisits you, it can just bring up a bunch of like emotions and everything that you had already worked through, but this time it's different. And because I am who I am, I'm actually extremely grateful for what happened. It was stupid sad, like it really was. But then after like crying for a little bit, I remember that I do have a best friend, my boyfriend. So I asked him if he could talk, and he immediately stepped away from where he was at, which was the gym, and he talked to me for like another hour about everything, and I told him everything that happened. And after like talking to him about everything, like I just felt so grateful that like I have my Fernando, you know, like I guess I was just reminded that he was not only my boyfriend but also my best friend whenever he was like talking to me through everything. And I'm not gonna lie, it was mostly me talking about how lonely I felt. Oh my gosh, this towel is I didn't think through having this towel on this entire time, but oh well. Anyway, back in the day, communication while being a kid was going to your friend's house. I remember my neighborhood friends, I would walk to their house, knock on their door, and be like, do you want to go play? Communication and human connection when we're children is so fucking easy, and it's so real and raw. And then we grow up, and then there's this social media aspect to everything. Like, it doesn't matter what you post, whether it's a good way that they see you or a bad way that they see you, or whatever it may be. The way that social media impacts human connection nowadays is such a real thing, because there's just so much disconnection from what we post to who we really are. I can post a picture of me and someone may look at that and be like, wow, she's so pretty, like, wow, she's so perfect, I don't look like her. The truth of it all is that if I post a picture on Instagram and I look pretty, me being pretty is the least interesting thing about me. And even with me being pretty, I have my own insecurities. I don't think social media is a bad thing. I think it's a wonderful thing. And if it weren't for social media, I wouldn't be the person I am today, because I do spend a lot of time alone. And that's what's made me feel less lonely. Watching podcasts, watching movies, listening to music, looking and being inspired by what people post. So I don't think social media is a bad thing, but I think a lot of our society, if you're not aware of what the truth is and what reality is, it's so easy to get lost and like let those things affect real human connection. There's so many examples in my life when it comes to that, where I wish that people would just, I don't know, we just lose so much realness whenever we give in to all these toxic cycles and behaviors. So I was dealing with like the lonely side of things, and as much as I feel so lucky to have my boyfriend and have that type of connection with him, I want that type of connection with my family. I want that type of connection with my friendships. I don't just want it with my boyfriend, and that makes me sad. So I spent earlier this week just processing that, just because, again, like, I feel really lucky, but if you know anything about being a bad bitch, then you know that your relationship isn't everything. It's important and it's special and it's wonderful, but it's not everything. So yeah, I've just been processing all of that. I feel better about it all, and I can finally read. That's my point.
Just breathe. Just take one step. That's enough for now. Some days, you'll feel like you're healing. Other days, the past will catch up to you, and it'll feel like you haven't